think I asked you after the game, what were the tough ACC venues you played in? With all your experience, is there anything you can impart to some of your teammates here about playing in tough venues?
You know, I visualize a lot. So, you know, when I'm preparing for during the week, especially when I'm playing away, I envision myself being in that stadium, where the clock is, the first downs, all that stuff. I visualize being in that stadium, so that prepares me for the game. And so I've basically played, 5 games already during the week in my mind. And so I think that's one thing that I would tell some of the younger guys. Obviously, the guys who have played a lot don't need as much motivation or anything like that. They're excited about the opportunity. But we had to play a great game, and it should be fun.
Okay.
Russell, Brett was saying that once you looked at some tape of Michigan State, what they like to do defensively, you got a smile on your face. And I'm just curious what you were thinking as you started to look at them, their defensive line, the way they blitz, the pressure they put on the court.
When you watch Michigan State, they have a lot of speed. Obviously, they're the #1 defense in our conference and all that. So it should be a great game, and it's going to be. I have a smile on my face because this is the reason why I came here. To play great games, to play in big time venues like Michigan State, and so it should be fun.
Russell, I'm guessing you saw the comment from the Michigan State safety about their defensive linemen planning to hurt you. What was your reaction to that?
I think the games are won on the field. And that's the main thing. It's by our preparation during the week. It's by the extra film that we put in. Everything that you do during the week really helps you prepare for the game. And every defense is trying to go for the quarterback. Every defense is trying to stop the quarterback. And I think the main thing is just playing great football, executing our offense, and doing the things that we need to do to win.
Yes.
Russell, what's your reaction to the first BCS poll with Wisconsin 6? Do you pay attention? Did you watch the show last night? What are your thoughts?
Of course I watched the show. So it's being 6, we're still in a great place. At the same time, all that matters is that we win. And, play 1 week at a time. We have to, play a great team in Michigan State. So go there too. It should be a great scene. And so I think all that matters is really playing great football week by week and, see where we come out in the end.
Russell, your teammates and your coaches have talked about your boys, and you mentioned after the game Saturday about the field being the same dimensions no matter where you go and using that. Has there ever been a game, maybe at NC State when you were younger, where you didn't handle the moment as well as you would like? And if so, what did you learn from it?
I would say I never really didn't handle the moment. I think more than anything I grew. From being a freshman to sophomore to junior to this point in my career, I just continued to grow and learn that, especially playing the quarterback position, the calmer you are, the more confident you play, the more that you trust your offense, the more that you trust what you see, especially when you're playing away, the better off you're going to be.
Russell, you said all year how great your line has been at protecting you. There were some times against Indiana on Saturday it seemed like you had all day back there. Just what have you thought of the protection overall? And physically, it doesn't seem like you've taken as many hits. Do you feel a difference in how you feel physically, maybe compared to past seasons, less beat up a little bit?
Yeah, I think our offensive line's doing such a great job right now. We have a lot of experienced guys, obviously, up front, and it all starts with Peter Kahns, calling out the protections or whatever it is. And so, in terms of their blocking ability, in terms of run blocking and pass protecting, it gives me a lot of time to make decisions and stay up on my feet and make the right throw at the right time, and that obviously helps, throughout the game when you're on your feet, more than anything.
Okay. You mentioned about being calm in the pocket. I'm just curious if you think you need to do that as well for your teammates, because a quarterback who maybe shows a little bit of being rattled, I imagine that would be unsettling for the guys in the huddle.
Yeah, definitely. I think the experience, that I have in terms of playing quarterback, of, being in tough situations at tough times, and, the thing I know is there's going to be adversity. When you're playing a great team in Michigan State, the great defense, there's going to be storms. The thing I have to do, and the thing our offense has to do, and our team just in general, is weather those storms and just play with confidence, play with a little bit of a swagger, and play great football.
Okay. In 6 games, how many times have you been hit?
I probably can count on my hand, to be honest with you. Not too many times, but that's a testament to our offensive line and the guys making big-time plays, and our running game too as well, and the play-action game that we have, and also Coach Chris, obviously.
How did your mom enjoy her first game in Madison, and how many times did she get to see you play in person most times?
She's seen me play a lot in person, but she loved Madison. She absolutely loved it. She was emailing me today talking about how much she enjoyed the time, and my sister as well. And so it was great to have them there, and they got to see me catch my first touchdown pass. So that was pretty exciting for them.
Also, the depth chart show airs this week. Brett was saying you embraced that when he approached you about it when you first got here. I'm just curious what you thought the positives of it would be.
In terms of the depth chart show, I thought the positives would be, it puts Wisconsin on a national map in terms of, what we do on a daily basis and how we work. And so I thought it'd be fun, it'd be interesting for some of the guys too as well, and it was a good experience. But the thing is, once they got here, you didn't really notice they were here. And I think with our coaching staff and with the players and the leadership that we have, our focus is to prepare in the right way every single day. So that's how, all the cameras and all the outside stuff, you kind of just ignore it. And I think that's, why we're doing so well right now. And you have to keep working.
You mentioned your family getting to see your first TD reception in the days now following. Has seeing that play brought more of your teammates out to say that they want to throw a pass, or are you lobbying to run different pass patterns or anything like that now?
I think Jared Davidaris thinks he can go back to his quarterback days, but other than that, no, it's our offense is to score as many touchdowns as we can and do what we have to do to score touchdowns, and that's the goal of every offense. And so it was a type of play that we had an opportunity and we capitalized on it.